But if you play on survival, you might lose something, but you'll still respawn. And you can go back and get your stuff. If you play on Permadeath, it's game over if you die. So we kind of always try to stay alive. Something over there I need to look at, but just wanted to scan in under here. Don't know if that could be a place with underground creatures, but it doesn't look like it, no. Building, so to take that one, oh, and try to find the building again there. So the thing is, some buildings are transmission towers. So they look pretty much like a observatory, but an observatory will point you to buildings on other planets in the system, where a transmission tower would point you to a distress beacon, maybe. So this is a waypoint. That is actually not something I really need. When I activate that, it will show me a minor settlement, which is also not something I need. Ooh. Hold on, I'm not going to harm you. I have a feeling I've seen that before, but well, I might or might not have. Sometimes you miss to scan an animal, and that's what you're looking for. And yeah, it also will reveal autophage, which I'm not really doing anything with right now. I could give them a gift. Hey, Slap. I don't really need them at this point, so actually just going to continue what I think I need. The thing is, they could give me a mission to find a crashed ship and sell it for scraps so they can earn some money. Well, it's not entirely how it goes, but it's close enough. But the problem is, in order to do the mission, I have to scrap the ship, and if it's one ship I need, then I would have to abandon the mission with them, and I might lose standing, and that's not good. You are sometimes dependent on these kind of things. Oh, before I forget it, I'll just take the bonus here. So. But the thing is, I might get something out of doing missions, but I won't get out what I actually need to focus on. So I don't have any of them. But if you want to get things out of them, you need to do offer them assistance. I'm not going to do that at this point. So yeah. One thing, most people think that come on, that autophage is all about the staffs, but they actually have some even better things, modules, and you can buy repair kits at their sites as well, which is quite important things to get. You can of course also build staffs until you get an S-class and all that. Hi girl. What are you up to? Oh, you need a little cuddle. Were you the one barking? Yeah. So this is kind of done. Hi. Hi, you can come and say hi. No, I can't reach you down there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come up here. Yeah, come up here. Come. Yeah. Oh. Ow! Don't box me. You cheeky girl. Oh, you cheeky girl. Yeah, you're good. You have to wait a little bit, yeah. Okay, knocked out by my dog. I would say that is a problem with border collies. They use their paws just like cats do sometimes. I don't know if it's because they have learned from the cats. That is absolutely a possibility. So I'm going to take a Atlas station and I can't because it's in a gig system, so that has to wait. But the thing is, I have filled this up, and every time I do that, I can go to an Atlas system and chuck it in his head, in his face, pretty much. And then I get nanites out of it, so that is the good thing.
Technology recharge. Hostile scan detected.
Oh dear. What do I do with that?
Hostile ships approaching.
Oh god, I'm in trouble here, aren't I? Pirates comes in two shapes. Few with high firepower or by numbers. And if they come by numbers, that is where you can actually get into trouble, because even though they don't have the high firepower, they still tend to be able to really damage you quite hefty. So, yeah, okay, let me get out of here while I can. So I couldn't go to the Atlas station, so I'll just continue trotting along towards the galactic center. Not that I is as such interested in. Oh dear, I need to find there. Not that I as such is interested in jumping or anything, but yeah. So first stop is always the space station. I do look for the missions. I don't really have to do missions, but I feel that's part of building myself up every time as well. So now I landed here. I'm going to take a very short break while there is commercials on. So because I need a bathroom run. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So stay with me. So I was even back before the ads started. So yeah, sorry for that, but sometimes you have to. Still grinding. It was a full stack, so that's yeah. So I have some missions to hand in, which is oh good. Repair a damage. I could do that. The thing is, it not only gives me things I can use, it also gives me standing with the different guilds, and that is actually an important thing. So I do go and put this on immediately. I actually need them up here. Oh. No, I don't. I need to upgrade it before I can put more on. Yeah. That is, again, it's this little bit of, you can choose whether you want to go down one road or another, and it's really up to yourself. By the way, if you're sitting thinking, what are you doing? What is that? If you don't know the game very well, feel free to ask. If you don't know the game at all, you can also ask, and I will answer the best I can do. Of course, if you're a very experienced player, you can feel free to comment on what I'm doing, and you can tell me I'm doing it all wrong, and I will tell you to keep that for yourself, because I am actually one of those who believe that there is no wrong or right in No Man's Sky, because it's all about your own perception of the game. And for those who doesn't know the game, is that it is pretty much a free-to-play as you like game. There is no directions you have to do. You kind of choose your own parts, and that can be difficult for some, because they're used to that there might be quests or missions that bring you somewhere where you have to do things. No Man's Sky is not like that. You choose exactly what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. And the most important thing of the game is, if you enjoy what you're doing, no one should tell you whether you're doing right or wrong. And anyway, I'm doing a challenge on the hardest setting. It's not fully slider up with everything, but it is the most difficult survival settings, and that is at least one thing that where is it? Am I blind here? No, I'm not. There. of course sends me to a planet with aggressive sentinels, so this is the only kind of missions and there is, and you choose yourself if you want to do them. There is benefits with everything. So I'm using my experience a little bit to try to... That's a worm. Okay. Because I would prefer not to run around on a planet with aggressive sentinels, because there might be more fighting than I am willing to get into. I'm not fully on my weaponry yet, so so there is possibilities that I might get into trouble if I start fighting with too many sentinels. Temperature is good. Followed me, but he didn't actually attack me. Oh, there's also worms. Oh dear. This is a nice place. Fucking hell. That's what I need to repair. Unfortunately, a abandoned... Oh dear. Now they want to fight me. Pretended I was not here, and that actually paid off. Well enough. This used to be something. Chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite. Ionized cobalt, that is going to be difficult. Oh dear. Oh. So ionized cobalt. Bloody hell. Okay. more time. I also need some, didn't I? Chromatic metal as well, yeah, oh, 15, okay. That's not too bad, that's quickly done. So remember, if you are not already, click the follow us button, and then you will get can get notifications when I go online, even though my schedule will be running normally from tomorrow. So just saying that it does help that you click the follow button though. First of all, it's good to see how many actually is returning from time to time. And always feel free to use the chat questions. If you're new to the game, there's something you're struggling with, something you don't know, something whatever it is. Feel free to ask. I'm very happy to help out if there is anything. And I would say sometimes even experienced players realize something and comes asking things, and we have a chit chat about things. It's not like the game is difficult, but it can sometimes be a little bit, almost say, scary with actually finding out how things connect. Okay. I need to find some cobalt, and I need to refine it. Is that a cave? Oh yes, it's a cave. Not much of a cave, but it's a start. That is another thing, living in caves. So the only thing when you do like I'm doing here, you have to be careful you don't suddenly fall down in a cave, because that can hurt you quite badly. Ground impact is actually one thing which will get you very often damaged. And unfortunately, on my level here with Permadeath, it's even worse, because ground impact is something like 2.5 times worse. Yeah, I'm looking around for hazardous plants. There is some over there. Because that is one thing which can actually cause you a lot of problems. Oh, cobalt and silver, that's not a bad combination. Jesus. don't want to get too close either, but I do want the sodium and the oxygen they hold. It's both things which can keep you alive in a crunch situation, especially with hostile environments. They of course won't keep you alive against things like sentinels. That is only your own cunning that can save you there, and your fighting skills. Tritium is that down here. So the thing is, you can find cobalt on all planets. It is in caves. And again, it's one thing which is quite important for survival, because you can make iron batteries with ferrite dust and cobalt. They look like this. And when you put them on your protection, because I'm on Permadeath, it costs 2, but on normal it's only cost 1. And then you are protected at least a little bit. So, how much ionized cobalt did I need? I actually think I would just get so much cobalt I would almost say carry, and then go back to the building and refine it in there, because that gives me some natural protection against the aggressive sentinel. So if I have enough with me, then I will be at least somewhat safe. So yeah. I will say that so there was there as well. Okay, a planet like this with aggressive sentinels would be one I wouldn't even visit it voluntarily. There's actually only one way to deal with them on a planet like this. So where was my hole? It was a little bit low. There. Because then I know where I come back out, and I will be relatively close to the building. So staying underground is actually quite a good tactic if you have aggressive sentinels. Don't let them see you, don't let them near you. So 50, yeah. bolt. So I need to make 50. This is one thing I don't want to make too much of, because it's quite limited what you need it for, so it will be sitting, filling up. Which can be a little bit annoying. Sure. Good. Then this is done.
Navigational data received.
And now I'm actually going to do something with probably bloody hell.
Units received. Weather warning. Incoming storm. Units received. Units received.
That's an animal as well.
Units received.
So I got blue sentinels after me. That means they are almost. So the only way to actually deal with that, find the sentinel pillar. It's actually quite close by, weirdly enough. And this is what? This is something you can do, however, it comes with a risk. Because there is quite dangerous things around. So, key is they are killed. What the heck is it? Let me say there. So now all sentinels on this planet is deactivated, so now this planet is actually safe. And remember to pick up these, because they hold stuff that might be useful. And I might have gotten this to look very easy. I will say for your own sake, you need to get the hang of dealing with sentinels before you start doing these kind of things. It could go wrong, can go wrong, and that's, well, but that's always a possibility. It can even go wrong if there's only one sentinel and you kind of mess up. So creatures on this planet, however, that is not really what I'm trying to get, because this planet is still kind of dangerous, because look at okay, no, I don't get any of them, so yeah. There are worms, and they can be quite difficult fighting as well, so just saying. Nothing is easy, that is for sure. So I see there's metal fingers, that's something I normally go for. Like there's only a couple, so But metal fingers can give you a lot of resources in a quite easy way. Okay. So just a little ground impact made me lose a lot of health compared to what you else would get into. So yeah, I think my point was valid. See, there is the worm burrows. So those noises scare the hell out of me sometimes. So I'm a little bit curious to see what comes up if I scan for buildings. Minor settlement. Okay. Well, let's go and see what that holds. At least that should be relatively safe. I hope I'm correct. Building. So it's important to scan creatures because first of all it gives you money. Second, it also gives you nanites if you're lucky. Well, it will always give you something, but okay, let's take one thing at a time. A-class, quite expensive though, 4.6 million. Oh, I haven't swapped the one I was carrying. That could be mortal. It's a normal one, isn't it? Yeah. Trade terminal. If you want to have a career as a trader, then find places on the planets, minor settlements like this one, trading post, colossal archives, and buy these when they are green, minus something, because that means they're cheap, and then sell them on space stations when they are in green there with a plus, which means they pay more than the value. Never sell anything which is in minus. Then you will do fine and actually earn a lot of money.
Technology readout.
Those big bugs can actually be predators as well, so always keep a healthy eye on them. I didn't actually check what they were, but just for your own safety, sometimes keep your eyes open. Where is it? Did I pick it up? Good question. Okay. We'll find out. What's that? The thing is, I need to go to the anomaly because I have several stacks of them now. So, yeah. Next time I go to space, I should really call the anomaly and just spend them. So, what's the next one we have found? That's just shelters. Which is not a problem. That is actually fine. I just have to check I'm not landing in the middle of one of these. Because that would mean that I would be attacked, and I don't really want that.
Units received.
So the unknown building is a shelters. That is okay. That's not the worst thing we can find. Mainly because you get nanites and sometimes other stuff as well. So just need to move things a little bit around. Starship shield. It's all A's I have, but 19, 18. 21, 18. So an 18 will have to die. And we talked about tweaking earlier, and that is kind of the thing. This is just trying to improve as we go. It is actually not a bad thing. Oh, we are under attack, aren't we?
Technology reach out.
Yep. Oh, it's meteors. It was the minor settlement we just went to, wasn't it? Yeah. As I said, we have to be careful we don't land in something very bad. double check. Oh, it's not.
Units received.
Let's quickly see. What's that? Nothing dangerous. Well, I assume it's nothing dangerous. That might be a very bad assumption, but yeah, let's see. Observatory is not the best of them.